Hello. Welcome back to my YouTube page. In this video, I will show you the Python math module and then I will walk through 4 example calculations using built-in Python math functions. In the beginning, I will give you an overview of what I plan to cover, then I will switch over to Python idle editor, walk you through the script and then run the program in Python shell. At the end, if you've enjoyed this video, please consider liking, sharing and subscribing. Now let's begin. Python provides a wide variety of functions organized and stored in various libraries of standard modules with many predefined functions. One such module is the mathematical module math. The math module is standard in Python and is always available. Please note that this module does not support complex data types. In Python programs, the access to this is achieved by importing the module with command import math. This command must be written at the top of a Python script. Next, let's open up the Python idle editor. First, start out by putting identification information for the Python file enclosed by 3 apostrophes. For the program file name, let's title it show and use math module.py. Then the author information, and for that, I'll put my name Lewis. Next the date, which is July 27, 2022, and lastly I'll put a short description of the program. Let's describe it as show all functions in the Python math module, then use the square root, factorial, radians, sine and cosine functions. As previously mentioned, first we need to import the math module by typing the keyword import math. Next, to see all the functions stored and accessible via the Python math module, type the following script for method in dir open parenthesis math close parenthesis colon. dir stands for directory. Then press enter. Next, type print open parenthesis method close parenthesis. When we run the module, this script will show all the Python built-in functions available for use. Now since we will be completing 4 examples using built-in Python functions, let's assign variable x equal to 9. Next, type the following print statement, print, open parenthesis, quotation mark, then type the statement the given value of x is, colon, close the quotation mark, comma x and close the parenthesis. This will print the value of x. Next, let's write the print statement to calculate square root. Type print, open parenthesis, quotation mark, then type the statement the value of x using square root, colon, close the quotation mark, comma. Next, to make Python calculate the square root using the built-in Python square root function, type math.sqrt open parenthesis x and close the parenthesis twice as there are 2 preceding open parentheses. The square root value is a number which produces a specified quantity when multiplied by itself. Then, type print, open parenthesis, quotation mark, then type the statement the value of x using factorial, colon, close the quotation mark, comma. To make Python calculate the factorial using the built-in Python factorial function, type math.factorial open parenthesis x and close the parenthesis twice as there are 2 preceding open parentheses. The factorial value is the product of an integer and all the integers below it. For this second example, let's focus on using sine and cosine. Let's assign the value of an angle. Type angle equal 15, then to use this trigonometry function, we need to convert this angle into degrees by using the built-in Python radians function. To do that, type angle in radian equals math.radians open parenthesis angle close parenthesis. This will essentially convert the angle into radians prior to passing the number through the sine and cosine functions. Next, type the following print statement, print, open parenthesis, quotation mark, then type the statement the given angle value is, colon, close the quotation mark, comma angle, and close the parenthesis. This will print the angle value. Now, let's write the print statement to calculate the sine value. Type print, open parenthesis, quotation mark, then type the statement, the value of angle using sine, colon, close the quotation mark, comma. I want to round the result to 2 decimal places. This is accomplished by using the round function. Therefore, after the comma, type the word round, open parenthesis. To make Python calculate the sine value using the built-in Python sine function, type math.sin, open parenthesis angle in radian, close parenthesis, comma 2 as I want to round the number 2 decimal places, then close the parenthesis twice as there are 2 preceding opening parentheses. In trigonometry, the sine function can be defined as the ratio of the length of the opposite side to that of the hypotenuse in a right-angled triangle. Lastly, let's print the cosine value by typing print, open parenthesis, quotation mark, then type the statement, the value of angle using cosine, colon, close the quotation mark, comma, the keyword round, open parenthesis. To make Python calculate the cosine value using the built-in Python cosine function type math.cos, open parenthesis angle in radian, close parenthesis, comma 2 as I want to round the number 2 decimal places, then close the parenthesis twice as there are 2 preceding opening parentheses. The cosine function in a triangle is the ratio of the adjacent side to that of the hypotenuse. The print statements are used for the output of variables and text strings. These output statements write the value of one or more variables to the output device. The round function returns a floating point number that is a rounded version of the specified number, with the specified number of decimal places. In the Python idle editor header, click Run, then click Run Module. After the idle shell opens, the first script we ran was to show all Python math module functions. Here you see a list of all functions built in Python. The second thing at the bottom you'll see are the examples we used: square root, factorial, sine and cosine. The values have been calculated using the built-in functions. Based on variable x equaling 9, the square root is 3 and the factorial value is 362,880. Based on the angle value being 15, the sine value equals 0.26 and the cosine value equals 0.97. Thank you for watching my video. If you've enjoyed this video and found it informative, please consider liking, sharing, and subscribing. Please hit the notification bell so you'll be notified when I upload videos to YouTube. I'll see you next week with a new Python video. Until next time, take care.